Hello and welcome to another update video about AGIX, AGIX. We talked about an upcoming correction yesterday. I just made a fetch.ai video as well because AI is what people currently are interested in, among many other coins. I think we can count a possible 5-wave move to the upside as complete. So what is certainly possible is that this higher degree third wave is finished. We're currently heading down in a fourth wave. That's at least one of the possible interpretations, and this is currently the key support area here. I go back to the 1 hour chart that is relevant for this fourth wave. We've entered it. Mentioned to you yesterday, I obviously had a support area on the chart. We talked about it, but I said I can't really give you targets until we start to see a defined and a clear beginning of the fourth wave, which would either be a break of the trend line or a break below the previous low. Now we've done that now, actually in 5 waves. So we've broken the trend line, which is actually quite a well-defined one. Yeah, we had enough touch points here. It didn't hold, which has bearish implications. Now note that nothing is moving down in a straight line. So also here, we at some point now expect a retracement, possibly in a B wave. It can sometimes be that these corrections finish in quite a strong move down. So what I cannot rule out is that the wave 4 is finished here. But, it's all about likelihoods, probabilities. Normally, what I would like to see and expect in a fourth wave is a little bit of sideways movement. That could be here in the form of an ABC correction or maybe even a triangle. But I don't believe a triangle is unfolding because I have 5 waves down. We already have 5 waves down complete. Now, this doesn't mean it now needs to start with a B wave. It could even be, all of this could still be maybe a fourth wave here, and we get a bit of an extension in the fifth. Just to explain that to you, how it could look like is that this was a small 1-2 here a 3, but it is very short, that third wave anyway. But let's just go with, okay, we've got a third wave here. This could be a wave 4 triangle currently, and then we get a fifth wave down. That fifth wave, however, needs to be shorter than the third wave. I mean, the third wave is often the longest one, but it doesn't have to be. What you can very clearly see is that this is a 5-wave move down. So I have to assume this is a wave 1. We had a shallow wave 2. I could argue that this is either, let me go to a smaller time frame. Okay, no, it actually looks like at this stage, looking at it more clearly, that here in this third wave we had a 1-2. This was a third of the third. This might have been the fourth of the third, very shallow, typical triangle, and the fifth of the third. And this here might now be the fourth wave, and then a fifth wave down still to follow to finish off the A wave. That would be absolutely ideal, in my opinion. If we go up now, however, then a break above the previous swing high of 52.3 cents would indicate that we already have completed here a possible A wave. I'm currently counting this as an A wave as it looks impulsive, and I don't see the clear 3-wave structure that you would normally see in an ABC pattern in such a wave 4 correction. So what I'm looking at, A wave, then a bounce in B. That could happen at any time now, but ideally it gets one more low. From there it could start in a B wave. Confirmation that the B wave starts will be when it breaks above the previous swing high, which is currently at this 52.5 cent level, and then we could get a C wave down. Now, the ideal target from where that bounce happens, the B wave bounce, is this sort of 43 cent area. You've got a bit of a range of support here, but the ideal FIB support, and you can see recently here the price did react nicely to that FIB support, is the 38.2 FIB level at 42.9 cents. So ideally we react to that, go up in B, come down in C, and then the C wave could hit the 50% FIB level. If we go below the 50% FIB level, then we might actually be in a wave 2. Not in a wave 4, but it might be a 1-2 setup here, which could set us up for a wave 3 to the upside. But we need to see where the price eventually will find support. At the moment, I can tell you that there's a good chance to drop a bit lower, maybe ideally 43 cents. That would be absolutely ideal, but we're now entering a support area, because of previous price action. if I add the VRVP, you can see that here, this is historical volume. Yeah, you've got a support area there starting at around 46 cents, going down to around, yeah, maybe you could say 41 cents. Somewhere there, I would expect a bit of a bounce in a B wave. The B wave should maybe retrace 50%, 60% of the length of the A wave. So I can't really give you a target yet because we haven't got a clearly defined low in place. And then ideally one more wave down in C. And I can give you a more accurate target about the C wave when I see that the B wave is finished. So I can't really calculate that yet. I can give you the Fib support levels here, 35.4, 27.9, 17.2. They are all relevant then for a wave 2 scenario. And we might be able to get a bit more clarity when we know how low does actually the wave A go eventually. How high did the wave B go? And you know, I just gave you a target for the A wave. It would surprise me if it breaks through without any retracement, if it breaks through the 43 cent level. So as I said, we're getting into support. Ideally, it makes one more low, but it could now start at any moment, that B wave. Let me just take out that VRVP again. And yeah, I mean, again, I don't have a confirmed low in place, but when I have it, you know, or when you have it, when you see it, then you can draw the fibs, and the B wave ideally, the B wave ideally would get into the region between 50% and 61.8 fib. So between 56.9 and 59.4 cents based on the current low, but that might still move a bit, okay? And then ideally a C wave down in 5 waves. And if I have the length of the A wave, the length of the B wave, I can give you a target for C. So that's sort of in a nutshell where we are. And I think we could still rally once more in a 5th wave before we finish off this cycle and come down in a wave 2. But obviously it depends on which support area are we holding. The length of that move up here indicates that it was a 3rd wave. If we are looking on the daily chart, daily chart, do we see here? We see that bearish divergence occur. I mean, it looks like a 3rd wave because it is so long, but then I also have to tell you that normally in a 5th wave, we start to see divergences. So at the moment, both possibilities are on the table, that this current correction is a wave 4, but it could also be that this was already a higher degree 5th wave and we're coming down in 2. But either way, we are now in a more substantial correction. Some people might use that to accumulate again. When will I accumulate again? Well, I'm thinking about adding a bit when we get a little bit more clarity about the structure of the B wave and then towards the end of the C wave. Yeah, if that comes down into the mid 30s, would be fantastic. And if not, then I might just look at a possible reversal when it occurs and trade the 1-2 setup. Yeah, so you know, you have the possibility to either try to catch the falling knife and say, okay, I'll buy at the end of the C wave, or you wait for the reversal, you wait for the first 1-2 setup in the 5th wave, and you buy basically the wave 2. We'll see. I will keep you updated about AGIX Singularity Net, and I hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.